is it not? That's weird. Should be this one here. It says that one wide. So it should be here. Problem is, I think it should be this one here. I was wondering if it said because it was 415 here. Problem is, I think it should be this one here. I was wondering if it said because it was 415 here. Problem is, I think it sound Oh, can you do me a favor and just let her know that
Yeah.
you know who's doing this or that? Another one
What?
done.
Oh,
So this one is a little more difficult and a pain in the ass because it's above pockets, which anybody screen printing right now looking at me, what the hell is wrong with you? Why don't you just get a laser? I don't know. Because I'm old school. Yeah, people that have lasers, they hang above them from shit, and so this way you know right where to put the shirt on the press. You know? So you'd have a laser that would put a line, kind of right where the line of the pocket would be on the press here, and then when you put the shirt on, you have a laser coming from the top, and you can see right where to drop it. So instead of doing what I'm doing, and just eyeing it right there.
yeah, but you know what you're doing.
No, I know. I'm just saying people.
Would a laser make it easier? Or would it
Not for me.
complicate it?
Not for me.
No, I didn't think so.
Maybe for somebody else. Because you would still have to move. The pocket is a little bit independent of the shirt,
Right.
right? So if you were putting this on just like a normal shirt and then trying to move the shirt around until you get the pocket in the right spot, that's a little different than what I'm doing. Because I'm just grabbing the pocket and putting the pocket in the correct spot. I think it's a little bit easier. I struggled with this shit with pockets for a long time when I first started. It was a big pain in the ass. Because I was like, I don't know what to do, you know? And they didn't have they sell lasers now that they use for heat presses. So it attaches to the thing in the heat press and bends over. It's on like an adjustable arm.
Really?
So that you could put your shirt. It puts like a grid on the shirt, so you know that you're putting it on shirt.
Why do you need that? Can't you just put the shirt on there and
Well,
center it?
with those, when you put it on, you don't even know whether it's straight or not. With a heat
Straight.
press. Well, if you just pay attention, yeah.
Obviously.
But for the most part,
I guess if you have like 100 shirts you have to do, maybe a laser would be easier. I don't know.
I don't know. Just put it on. I could see how on that it would be harder to line it up.
Yeah.
So they made it for that, but then, people I've seen screen printers using them to line up just the left chest or the back.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I would say that if there's any reason you would do it, it should be on a pocket.
Right.
Because there's actually something you need to go over or on. But I don't know, I just don't see the necessity. I mean, all always think people that got chat moderators. I don't know what the fuck's up with that.
TikTok is a big thing to have moderators. Because people talk shit, that's why.
Yeah, but look at TikTok.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I'm saying it's a joke. They're worried about people talking shit.
Yeah,
It's
all
a
the
fucking,
time.
it's a joke.
I know it is.
How dare you talk shit to me when I'm wearing absolutely nothing and
Yeah,
dancing
right.
naked in the middle of a
Yeah.
bowling alley?
Yeah,
or
how
whatever.
dare you?
Yeah, but you talk shit to me.
Yeah, right. Well, they don't like what somebody says. They're like, so-and-so wants to become a mod. They're called mods.
Give me.
Yeah. So-and-so wants to be a mod. How can I make so-and-so a mod? Whatever.
Everybody's doing weird shit.
Nobody's watching.
I know this is weird too, don't get me wrong.
Jim's watching Scary Cop or some shit like that. Yes, he's reading a book. I told her you were on. She said, cool, thanks.
Yeah. Oh, whatever.
Okay.
Oh, shouldn't be watching. I'm just letting people know. These are odd colors for auto body or transition film.
Navy and black.
No, red and yellow.
Oh, red and yellow.
You ever see that one guy? He fucking rebuilds transmissions in like fucking 5 minutes. You know, it makes me wonder about all these guys here. It was always a big thing, you know, growing up or whenever. You know, he brings in, there's like specific transmission places, you know, different
Yeah.
than every other mechanic.
Uh-huh.
And like they're all a big deal. And it's expensive, anything with a transmission. You know, it's very, very expensive. But the funny thing is, you get these fucking guys like this dude I'm talking about, who'll rip apart a transmission, re-fucking build it, take everything out, either put new pieces in or clean shit and put it right back the way it was. There's 1,000 fucking things
Yeah.
in a row you gotta do.
Uh-huh.
And he's like,
They have
here,
to be
boom,
done a
boom,
certain
and he's
way.
literally going, moving this fast. He's like, do,
Really?
put this,
Well, he does
okay,
it
drop
so
that,
often.
shakes the fucking thing, it goes in, he's like, all right, that one's done. I'm like, come on. So what, I mean, I understand, but maybe, I don't know if he charges a lot of money, the same as everybody else. Maybe he charges the same as everyone else, but he makes a lot more because he does it quick.
Maybe.
Or maybe he charges less money because, hey,
Because he can do it quick.
he does it fast, man, and then he can sort of own the market at that rate. 'Cause I think I would rather do it that way. I think I would rather work fast and charge a little bit less.
Yeah.
Because then you just have way more business.
I was just
And
gonna
you
say.
stay fucking busy all day long,
Yeah,
all
right.
fucking week, all
Yep.
month, all year.
This guy's fast. Go to him.
Yeah, plus you get your fucking shit back quick.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, unless the big deal with that shit is like taking it out of the car
Yeah.
and hooking it back up. Because I
Everything.
mean, I guess maybe rebuilding the transmission is, he does it quick, but maybe it takes him fucking 6 days to pull the goddamn thing out of the car. I don't know. You know, I don't think he ever shows that part of it, you know?
Probably not.
He never sits there and goes, all right, here I am fucking on day 7 trying to
Yeah,
get
right.
this fucking thing out. And day 25 putting it
Yeah,
back
right.
in.
Put it back in.
I mean, who even knows?
Oh, I miss the air conditioning in the old shop.
I don't know.
I miss the carpet. You could just stand here. I didn't have to have my shoes on. I can't do that. I can't do it here.
Yeah, it was nice over there, I guess.
Yeah?
Small room though.
Yeah, very.
If it ever got smoky,
Oh my god.
it's fucking horrible.
Yeah?
I remember having to open that door, but anyone knew, I guess, maybe everybody. But we used to be in a different location. It was a lot smaller. and it was more, how would you say, nice, I guess. We would screen print in the central
cleaner.
air unit would be on, and it'd be nice and cool no matter what. Because the dryer that the camera's on right now is 700 degrees. So it would be really fucking hot, but then we'd have the AC rolling.
Plus it was a closed-in room.
Yeah, and it was closed in, and, you know, nobody really, I don't know, but it was a lot nicer, carpeted and this and that. So right here, I mean, we got a hell of a lot more square footage, but it's nowhere near. My office was beautiful. I love my office.
Their proper office.
Dark and fucking, had all my artwork up on the wall.
Yep.
But now, not so much. It's more functionality now, I guess.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Function over form, I suppose. Not that we were form over function before. It was just, it worked for us
At the time,
until,
until it didn't. Until
yeah,
the water came.
maybe one day I'll tell everyone what happened with the water. The full story of the water. the great waterfall of Main Street.
Yeah, really.
Whatever the fuck you want to call it.
The great flood.
The great flood of fucking Plainville. What a bad situation.
Yep.
I just love how no one gave a shit, like the landlord and all that.
Nope.
So there's how many of these shirts? 72?
72. 36 of each.
36 blue and 36 black.
Yep. Large, extra large, and double. One of each.
Yeah, this is gonna take forever. It's one of them jobs that just goes on and on forever.
Mhm.
The next one coming up, I'm okay with, even though it's a flash.
What's that?
The 280 insurance company
Oh.
one. Because I don't know, there's something about when you got a flash 2 or more colors
Mm-hmm.
that just
Yeah.
is monotonous.
I was just gonna say it's monotonous.
I mean, it's okay with one color for whatever reason. I think because once it comes around, it's fucking done.
You're done.
You don't have to come around like, oh, gotta be blue again. I don't know. I just think about it sometimes. I go, you know what? 20 years or whatever it is. I don't know if I would have rather done something else. Maybe probably.
Kidding me? Of course you would.
I mean, it's not the best thing in the world.
Pays the bills, kind of.
But it also, I mean, really, if you think about it, it's not horrible.
But it's helping the communities.
It's what now?
Helping the communities.
It is? How's it
Doing
doing?
shirts for everybody.
I guess. It's not a community thing, it's just fucking people wanting it. I mean, sometimes, I guess. Not all the time. Oh, Gio said this morning, ask Daddy why there's no sound.
This morning when we were driving on the ride in.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm like, I don't know, I didn't know.
yeah.
I mean, I think now there's sound. I can't tell. I heard it before. So.
Yeah, it was on because I had to turn mine out.
Yeah. play 40s music, volume 4. Please. Is she listening to me or not?
I don't think so.
Listen here, you ignorant ass.
Oh. I put those numbers that you need for
Yeah.
the orange shirts, I put them on top of the other, whatever thing over there.
Okay, so
Speaker.
we had enough with the exception of one.
Except for the ones, yeah. So all the other numbers are in the bag, except for the one. There's only one in there, but you need a bunch of them. And I looked in the box to see if you had other ones,
Yeah.
and I think you had other black letter numbers, but they were bigger.
Is she playing music? Alexa, volume 6. Can you hear anything?
No.
I hear like a slight something. I thought I did.
Johnny Morrison? I don't know.
Whatever it is.
I don't know. I just said play 40s music.
Okay, now Alexa, volume 4. There we go.
There's no happy medium with that.
Huh?
There's no happy medium with that.
No, I know. Wasn't it on 6?
It was on 6.
What the fuck? Alexa, volume 5.
Yeah, right.
I guess that's good.
I guess.
Who knew that the happy medium was actually in the middle? Try to get out of here at 4 o'clock today.
4 o'clock?
Yeah.
What is that?
Gotta make tomato sauce.
Oh, okay.
Cassie made her famous meatballs last night.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds good.
So I gotta,
Dinner is meatballs. Sweet.
yeah. And I gotta make sauce though. Her meatballs are so famous that she's never even made them before. That's Johnny Mercer? Sounds like Nat King Cole.
That's what she said.
Just so anybody knows, this is seriously, well, at least manual printing is honestly one of the most monotonous, unrelenting jobs. Because you have to deal with heat, you have to deal with a constant back and forth. It's crazy on your legs. If you notice, I fucking rock back and forth all day long. Cassie says I have one leg bigger than the other.
You do.
I do?
Yeah, you do.
Well, it kind of looks like that. It's either I screen print or I have heart problems.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's seriously interesting that there's so many people that are out there that like, well, I'm gonna be a screen printer. And
They don't really screen print, do they?
well, even if they did, you know, it's kind of weird. Like no one really knows what they're doing. Yeah, yeah. No one really understands like how to do it or what they're really doing, and they just see that everybody wears T-shirts,
Yep,
and they go, yeah, you know that.
I wanna do
There's
that.
got to be money, or you know, they buy T-shirts for themselves or for whatever they hear
Friends.
something, and they go, oh my God, these shirts are $12. You know, holy shit, I could probably make a lot of money. You know,
Yeah, uh-huh,
or you know, they buy them from one of their friends who starts a quote unquote clothing line,
right,
who sells them a fucking T-shirt for $30,
right,
and then they go, wow, whoever made these must make a fortune.
right.
You know.
Wrong.
No, yeah, exactly. Not only is it wrong that you don't make a fortune, but you also spend a lot of time, and there's a lot of room for error. There's a ton of room for error. Like even with there's things that get messed up sometimes. Sometimes on your own accord, sometimes on somebody else's shit. But like we were talking yesterday about, well, if I would have gotten an approval on this, or if I would have sent a proof or whatever, which is fine, but then you have this thing where, what was it? It was in Connecticut. It was one of these companies that was more up north in Connecticut. And what they did is they did 1,000 shirts for a grad, or maybe it was 800 shirts, whatever it was, for a graduating class, right? And they spelled school wrong on the shirts. Okay, so they typed it, they spelled it wrong. However, they got an approval on it from the school,
Right.
who
exactly.
also didn't notice. And obviously the approval said, hey, listen, check spellings, check this and that. This is the word fucking school. Like anybody should know this, right?
Right.
Sometimes you miss a key or you spell something. But the thing is that technically the customer is on the hook for that. You approve it. But when they said, hey, I'm giving you money for something spelled wrong, can you help us out, give us a hand, do it, whatever they wanted. The guy who owned the screen printing shop said no. Said, you approved it. Well, so what do you think the school did? They went to the news.
Oh,
Which, oddly enough, even though they approved it, and they even said it in the news article, said they approved it like that. But the screen printer got bad press because of it. Like, oh, they won't even help out a thing, blah, blah, blah. Because in the end, even though they approved it, what the people at the school were saying, and what they said on the news was, we may have approved that shit, but how the hell do you spell school wrong? How do you spell the word school wrong? So they kind of blamed the guy.
they
and
spelled
said,
it wrong
"Listen."
first.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. It's not someone's name.
Right.
It's not anything else. So the person who did the artwork that spelled school wrong should have caught it.
Right.
Right? They sent the approval. The people at the school, they approved their own logo.
Right.
They should have caught it.
Right.
But then it went to a guy in the screen department, or somebody printed out the film. They did film
Right.
outputs. That
Yep.
person didn't notice. They did.
And they burned it.
They
didn't
burned the
notice.
screens. That person didn't notice. And they
They're-
did it.
they're taking it off, they didn't notice
I'm
it?
sure they had automatic presses, so the printer didn't notice.
Yeah, right.
The catcher didn't notice.
Yeah.
If they had quality control, the quality control didn't notice.
Yeah.
So nobody noticed.
Right.
So if you think about it, how wrong is the school, even though they approved it? You don't think anybody along the chain would say, hey, by the way, school is spelled wrong?
Well, it's just like the Wolfpack shirts, the 25th anniversary.
Yeah, right. And how many shirts was that?
Oh my God.
1,000?
Oh my God, more than that.
Well, that's what I
They
mean.
gave them away, so.
So the thing is that somebody, if the Wolfpack said, hey, let's, they get an approval form. It says here, make sure you double check spelling, and it's right. It's like, I understand if they missed it. So listen, that's on you. What you do is you say, listen, I'll do another run for you at cost, but I can't eat it.
Right, yeah.
This is why I sent you an approval. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do another run so you don't look stupid or whatever, but you
Yeah.
got to pay
Uh-huh.
something. You could be a nice guy and help them out,
But they went to the news.
but they went to the news, and the guy reprinted the shirts because he had to because even though he was right in a
Yeah,
sense.
he's not a babysitter.
He's also got 6 fucking he should be a babysitter for his own people too, though.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
So where the
Yeah.
hell does it's a gray area
Yeah.
because where does that line sort of stop and start? Where you go, all right, yeah, I'm not a babysitter for my customer.
Right.
How about are you a babysitter for your
Yeah.
art guy?
But how many times did you do shirts where you know something was spelled wrong and fixing it?
Well, yeah. If I didn't notice something was spelled wrong or whatever, obviously I wouldn't fix it.
Right.
If I noticed it spelled wrong, I would stop immediately. I'm not going to give them shirts that are spelled wrong.
Right.
It's funny that I also did a job one time, a subcontract job, where it was I don't remember what it was for, but it was for somebody, and they used the Star Trek thing, where it says go boldly,
Okay.
like go boldly where no man is going before, whatever the fuck
Yeah,
they're
right.
saying it.
Yeah.
So whatever this company was, their shirt said go boldly.
Okay.
Okay? So when the guy, so I printed it, I did a reprint of the job. I didn't print it originally. Okay? So the guy who I printed it for, he was like, did the job but spelled it wrong. He put go boldy, B-O-L-D-Y.
Boldy?
Yeah, go boldy. So there's actually, so it was spelled wrong initially. So then it was like, hey, the guy says to me, hey, I got this job for you. I need it so much amount of time. I don't have time for it. Can you do it? Yes, I
Right.
can.
Yeah.
That type of thing. And I said, hey, this fucking thing is wrong. It says go boldy. It doesn't say go boldly.
Right.
He goes, I know. I said, okay. And he goes, this is we're just printing a second batch of them. And I said, okay. It's not, I said, I thought you said it was a reprint. He's like, no, we're not reprinting. It's just the second order. And I said,
Oh, no.
the first order was fucking spelled wrong. He said, yeah, and they knew about it, but they didn't want their second order to not look like the first one, and everybody's already got the shirts. So just print it wrong. Now how
Print
fucking,
it wrong.
yeah. Now how screwy is that? That's hard to do. So I had to print it wrong. You were there when I did it.
I was?
Yeah. But yeah, so I had to put a bunch of shirts spelled wrong, like on purpose. Now, it's weird because we passed a billboard today. It's got William Shatner on it, and it says "Go Boldly" on the billboard in Waterbury. But the funny thing is, like, when you look at it, you almost can't see the second L for some weird reason.
Oh, really?
When it's lowercase, you can't see it's just a line, but it's between a D and a Y, so it's kind of weird.
Right.
Where it almost looks like it's spelled wrong. I had to do a
Right.
double take today when I saw it. Oddly enough. But yeah, I don't know why. I think proofs are good, but I really do think they only go so far. Because with the amount of people that have to touch that job in your place,
Yeah. Right.
somebody needs to see it.
Yeah.
Again, unless it's someone's name.
Right.
It happened to me before with Cal Ripken. Now here's the thing. I don't know who fucking Cal Ripken is. I don't give a shit who Cal Ripken is. I know he played baseball.
Right. Yeah.
That's as far as I know. So it's not like I'm acutely aware of how to spell Cal Ripken's name. But I also did give an approval to something.
Oh.
And I typed it Cal Ripken, like K-I-N instead of K-E-N.
Oh,
It's
okay.
actually K-E-N.
So they didn't catch it either?
They didn't catch it. But then, it kind of wasn't a big deal because my boss at the time, he just said, we'll just redo it, and they split the cost because the guy did the approval, but I also typed it wrong. So they split the cost and redid the job and whatever. Of course, my boss still made money
Yeah, well, of course.
because he told him it was cost, but he charged him more than
Yep.
that. So he just made double the job basically. But anyway, the problem is that everybody looked at me like, "Who the fuck? You don't know how to spell Cal Ripken, huh?" And they were making a joke out of it, like I was a fucking idiot. And I'm like, dude, do you guys understand that not everybody loves fucking sports?
Yeah, I know.
Not everybody stands here and worries about
Everybody's
fucking
into it.
Cal Ripken.
Yeah. Plus, it's a name. It could be spelled anyway.
Yeah, I don't know how to fucking say it. How do you know it's not Ann?
Yeah.
What I said to the guy was, you're lucky I didn't put fucking Rumpelstiltskin. I said, who the fuck cares who Cal Ripken is? Not my fucking problem. I don't know. I said, I sent you a proof. He's like, I know, I'm just saying, you know, how do you not know? I
How
don't
do you
fucking
not
know.
know, dude? You're the one that typed it.
Well, no, I typed it.
Oh, you typed okay.
I typed it,
But
he
you
just-
sent the approval to him, and he still didn't notice it, so.
Well, right, that's the thing.
How come he didn't notice it? He didn't know
He's
how
like,
to
well, I
spell
wouldn't
his
have had to
name?
worry about it if you typed it right, he said.
Oh,
The fuck? So you just assume that everything
yeah,
is right.
Everybody knows.
That's what I did when I typed Ripken wrong. I
Right.
just assumed it was right.
Right.
There's gotta be, there's a fail-safe somewhere.
Yeah.
And if, let's say somebody that was printing the job, it was me, but let's say someone that was printing the job was like a major baseball fan, they would have been like, whoa, whoa, stop the clock,
Yeah, right,
something's
yeah.
wrong here, you know?
Stop the presses.
Yeah, of this song. From across the sea. How come no one likes Frank Sinatra?
I can take him for so long and then
Huh?
I can take him for so long and then I'm done. He's alright though. I always like him.
Golden sand. Do it, Frankie. And the summer.
They don't make music like that anymore. Nobody
Nope,
sings
they
like
do not.
Nobody sings like that anymore.
Maybe Michael Bublé or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
But I don't know that he, I don't know. Somebody said something about him fucking lip syncing as well. Which I don't know. Doesn't he walk around to the audience at his concerts and give them the mic to sing?
Oh yeah, he does. He does.
Well, the mic has to be on it, I guess, right?
I would think so. Or maybe it's not on when he's singing if he's lip syncing.
Yeah, how fucking weird is that? It's not on
And then
when
flip
it's
it
not
on
on when
when
the
you get
singer
into somebody-
sings, you know. But it's on when the fucking crowd sings.
Yeah, right, yeah. Does anyone know about the accident on Granger Inn?
Granger Inn?
Yeah. I don't know.
Inn? Say that again? Does anyone know about the accident?
Does anyone know about the accident on Granger Inn?
What the
No,
hell
how is it
Granger
Inn?
Inn?
I was wondering what was happening that been one way for a while. Granger Lane.
What city?
Plainville.
Town? I don't know.
Oh
Village.
my God, I live on Granger Lane, Frere. A
Prayers.
couple people went to hospital, including one firefighter.
Oh, is that over here? Is that
It
why
must
we
have
heard
been.
all this shit?
Yeah. No, but the police are blocking part of the road. I know 3 ambulances came, multiple police accepted, and that was it. Where the hell's Granger Lane?
I don't know.
Granger Inn, apparently. Plainville, 0.7 miles away.
That had to be what was going on.
Oh yeah, it's still like that.
Is it really?
Uh-huh.
Wait, I went to Blink after that. I saw nothing down there.
But this was an hour ago.
Yeah, but that was what, this morning or when was that?
1 hour ago.
No, I'm saying, when did we see all the fire engines and shit?
Oh, I don't know.
That was late morning.
No, that was just a little while ago. You were eating lunch. That was twice.
Was
Twice
that
that
really?
happened.
Twice that happened?
Twice there were fire trucks going
Oh,
by.
I gotta fucking live stream the ride home then. You know that this is gonna. Listen, it was a light morning. It's gonna be a fucked up afternoon. You gotta somehow fucking tack on that fucking deal in the car. My fucking live stream made me look like a liar this morning.
Yeah, I know.
I said, listen, here.
It sure did.
This is
I
how
don't
bad
think-
traffic is. It's like we're driving through the fucking cornfields in Nebraska.
I don't think I've ever had a drive that was so uneventful. Other than
Yeah.
the 3 or 4 people that were driving 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt since everything's strange. And maybe there was an emergency. Maybe they all
Strange how
had.
They all slowed down when they saw the cop pull over on the
Yeah,
other side.
that was a little different, but yeah.
You are doing that for every single shirt.
What?
What you're doing.
I have to.
Oh,
So I get the pocket straight anyway. Well, that's what I mean. It's actually, believe it or not, it's easier than if I had a laser, I'd be lifting up, putting down, lifting up. Because then I got to move the whole
yeah,
shirt.
Yeah, I suppose so.
What time we got right now?
3:59.
How many black shirts do we have done?
12.
12? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it seems like we've been doing the black shirts for 4 hours.
Oh,
Oh, for
if it's
fuck.
even 12, I don't even know. It's even
Oh
shorter.
my god, I'm fucking mad at this shit.
I'm sorry, not even 12 yet. It's still a large.
Oh, fuck this. Yeah. I was gonna say, I was just gonna finish the fronts.
Yeah.
I think we've only been doing this shit for
What?
This is what I mean. If you were to flash a one color, we'd have been done with this fucking
Oh, yeah.
job.
Uh-huh.
But this two color bullshit. It'll take you the same amount of time to do. It'll take you the same amount of time to do 72 shirts this way as it does to do about 250 to 300 shirts the other way.
13. And here's the first extra large. So we did 13.
Oh, it's just a dozen of each side. Wait, when did Frank Sinatra start coming out with music?
Coming out with what?
Music.
Frank Sinatra?
Was it in the 40s? Yeah, it must have been, right?
I don't know.
I think it may have been. When was like the golden era of the crooners? In the 50s, 40s, and 50s, right? You know, these guys.
What was the golden era of what?
Crooners.
Crooners?
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Yeah, okay.
You should know this, you're from the era.
The crooning style of singing, which originated with big band singers, was at its height from the 1940s to the late 1960s. Characterized by jazz vocalists Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, or Rudy Valley.
Yeah, see?
Yep.
I'm talking about. So in the late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you had like the, you know, doo-wop and shit. What's wrong with doo-wop?
In 1935 and 1939.
For what?
Hoboken 4. Harry James and Tommy Dorsey. Sinatra began singing professionally as a teenager, even though he never learned to read music. He learned by ear. He got his first break in 1935 when his mother persuaded a local singing group called the Three Flashes to let him join.
Wow,
So
really?
1935.
Oh shit, his mother. Wow.
His mother did that. Wow.
Well, he obviously had a very unique voice. Nobody
lost
really
it.
sounds like him, you know what I
He
mean?
lost his voice in 1950 because of vocal cord hemorrhaging.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 1950 years of singing as many as 100 songs per day. Had taken his toll and he lost his voice completely for several months in 1950 because of vocal cord hemorrhaging. His divorce from his wife Nancy in 1951 and his subsequent stormy marriage to actress Ava Gardner further harmed his reputation.
Listen. So wait, whoa. First off, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, this is the life and times of Frank Sinatra with the screen printing in the background. But, so you're telling me that he was married to Nancy Sinatra
Yep.
and she divorced him when he lost his voice?
No, that all happened around the same time.
Yeah. It had nothing to do with the fact that he probably wasn't going to make the money.
Oh, well, yeah, that's probably why.
And she's out there right now, divorcee. She was out there on Sirius. Oh, this is the Nancy Sinatra hour. You know, my husband Frank, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay.
No.
You divorced him and then he married fucking Ava Braun or whatever the fuck.
Ava Gardner.
Ava Gardner, whatever. Hitler, him, whatever.
And apparently it was a stormy marriage, and that further harmed his reputation.
Reputation.
He stopped singing at the age of 79.
Well, you don't think that was old enough?
What?
79. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Performed in 30 shows the following year in February 95. Resort concerts. He performed for the last time he would pass away 3 years later, May 1998, at the age of 83.
92 he died?
Huh?
What year? 90 what?
98. Oh.
98, what?
No, 95 was the last time he sang.
It's 79? 73.
79 years old.
He was, really? I
Yeah.
thought he was older than that.
And then 98 he died.
1995.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why his reputation was messed up.
That's
He
why
had-
what?
He had a public affair with Ava Gardner. That's why
What year was that, though?
she controversial public affair with Screen's siren. Ava Gardner broke up his marriage to Nancy Barbados Sinatra and did his career little good and his record sales dwindled. He continued to act, although in lesser films such as Meet Danny Wilson and A Vocal Cord Hemorrhage all but ended his career.
Okay.
There you go. Cheat on your wife, see what happens.
Yeah, that seems like what. Okay, I stand corrected.
Yeah.
I still don't know why Nancy Sinatra would be running out doing fucking shows about him.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this was Frank's best fucking album or whatever.
I don't know. Royalties?
Well, I'm sure she gets them, yeah. He had kids, or yeah, he definitely had kids. Did he have a daughter and a son?
I believe so.
The son never sang? Usually like your kids will sound like you.
Yeah, right. Frank Jr., two other children with his first wife, Nancy. He also left his first wife, Lee Price. He left $1 million to preserve commercial grandchildren.
What'd you say? Like what?
He left $1 million just to establish a trust for his grandchildren. Most of his estate was not liquid. It was and still is in a trust.
Is that right? For his grandkids. His grandkids got to be grown up by now.
And that was as of 2019. Yeah, they must be by now.
I mean, I'd assume it'd be in a trust. I mean, but no shit. So before he died, he put $1 million in a trust.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't even know if he had grandkids at that point. I'm
Because
sure
he said, who
he
did
did.
Sinatra leave his money to? He left a wife, Barbara, a son, Frank Jr., and 2 other children with his first wife, Nancy. He also left his first wife a bequest. He left $1 million just to establish a trust for his grandchildren.
Oh, so to Nancy, he left $1 million to put in a trust for
No,
the kid.
Barbara, wait, he also left no,
You said his
Barbara was his
first
first wife.
Oh, Barbara was?
Wait, Nancy was the first wife.
Yeah, Nancy
Oh,
was.
Nancy, okay. He also left his first wife a bequest that went to the first wife, Nancy.
Right, but that was just to give to the kid, to the
Yes.
grandkid.
Yeah.
So he said, here, there's $1 million, put it in a deal for the grandkids,
Yep.
if and when we have them or whatever. He had a weird life though, Frank Sinatra. Singing for the mob and shit. And
Frank Sinatra buried, why was Frank Sinatra buried with 10 dimes?
buried with 10 dimes.
Yeah,
Do we know the answer to that?
yeah. The
Ladies,
kidnappers.
hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Why was Frank Sinatra buried with 10 dimes? 10 dimes. Go ahead.
It says the kidnappers demanded that all communication be conducted by payphone. During these conversations, Frank Sr.
Whoa, hang on, stop for a second. What the fuck kidnappers are we talking?
I don't know, that's just
Who
what it
was
said.
kidnapped?
I don't know.
Somebody was kidnapped.
I don't know. So during these conversations, Frank Sr. became concerned that he would not have enough coins, which prompted him to carry 10 dimes with him at all times for the rest of his life. He was even buried with 10 dimes in his pocket.
Okay, I get it.
So he must have
in
had-
case, so he was afraid that at some point somebody would kidnap his children
Oh, okay.
or something like
And
that.
communications would be conducted by payphone, and he was concerned that he wouldn't have enough money to, because when time was up, he had to put more money in.
So he wanted to make sure
Make
that
sure
he was
he had
able
enough.
to. Dude, imagine being that worried that your people are gonna be kidnapped, that you walk around with dimes.
Yeah, I know, really.
Or I should say, hold on, let me try that again. Imagine doing so much wrong to people, you think someone's constantly gonna kidnap your fucking kid.
You get really worried about that.
Yeah, why is that a worry?
Well,
That's crazy, isn't it?
so much that he was buried with 10 of them in his pocket.
Wow.
Weird. Strange fellow.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us on eBay next week after somebody digs up Frank Sinatra's grave, there will be 10 dimes for sale for $1 million a piece. Just letting you know. Keep an eye out for that on eBay. I'm not saying it's going to be me. What if I just so happen to be using my metal detector in the area?
And it goes on.
In the area of Frank Sinatra's grave. And I just happen to bring a backhoe instead of a shovel.
Follows you around.
Instead of a shovel, I have a fucking excavator. And
happens to dig up.
beep, 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 beep. Oh, look at that. I got a hit. I'm like fucking, what's his nose there? What's his name from Oak Island there? What's that guy?
Oh,
Gary
Gary
Busey. Yeah,
Gary Drake.
I'll be like Gary Drake. I'll just carry a metal detector to every fucking cemetery I go to. And
Yeah, just have somebody walk behind you
and
with a
have an
shovel.
excavator follow me.
Yeah, there you go.
Just in case I find Frank Sinatra's grave.
Even if they buy these coins, they get a certificate of authenticity with it.
Picture of me in the grave.
With the dimes and everything.
Well, no, I think his family would understand. I'd be like, listen, I was worried that my kids were going to be kidnapped.
Yeah, I know. I knew he had 10 dimes, so.
Yeah, which in
Be like borrowed.
because of fucking Bidenflation, it's that's only a half of a call.
Yeah, right. Now you,
It's like I still got to use collect.
yeah.
I got to dial fucking 10, 10, 220 just to use 10 dimes to make one phone call because of this shit. Or wait, I'm sorry. What did I say? Bidenflation?
Yeah.
I meant Putin's price hike.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Putin's price hike.
Putin's price hike.
Get it right.
Putin's price hike Made a payphone cost $1.90 a call. Because of fucking Putin. Probably gonna get fucking banned from, what is this, YouTube? We get banned from YouTube now because I talked about Putin's price right. Now they're probably happy someone's filling their airwaves with fucking ridiculousness. Also, this is like VH1 behind the music. It said this is like VH1 behind the music.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Fucking Frank Sinatra. This is where we make opinions about Nancy Sinatra and why she left him because of his vocal hemorrhage.
Yeah,
and really, it was just him cheating on her with Ava Gardner. Now we got to retract our fucking statements.
Frank Sinatra
We got more. Go ahead.
had a near obsessive personal grooming routine. He took 2 showers a day, sometimes more. He was a guy who took about 12 showers a day, his widow Barbara Sinatra said in an interview with ABC News.
He took 12
showers a day, sometimes more.
What the fuck? Wow, that's obsessive aggressive. How was he able to conduct his life like that? Girl, I wonder if that happened later in life.
May 14th, he died of a heart attack.
Oh, he had a heart attack? Is that what he died?
Yeah, that's what it says.
I think it was a fucking heart attack. He just went through a metal detector and the fucking thing went bonkers. The fucking dimes he carries with him. Like he's fucking Scrooge McDuck. 5 left. I mean, it was a different style of music, you know what I mean? It's not normal nowadays.
Francis Wayne Sinatra, June 10, 1944 to March 16, 2016, professionally known as Frank Sinatra Jr., was an American singer,
No,
songwriter,
Junior.
and conductor.
Junior? I thought he was senior.
Frank Sinatra Jr. sang. That's why I was looking up. If he ever sang.
You talking about his son?
Yeah.
Oh, so
You were asking-
he's dead already as well?
March 16, 2016.
2016. How old was he?
He was born in 1944.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Born in
Gifted
19...
with a singing voice similar to his father's, he began performing with the Tommy Dorsey Band in 1963. During his early teens, Sinatra Jr. performed at local clubs at age 19 and became the vocalist for Sam Donahue's band.
Wait, so...
He died of a heart attack Wednesday while on tour in Daytona Beach, Florida. He was 72.
Wow.
Family saying cardiac arrest is the cause of death. Well, him and his father both died of cardiac arrest. I mean, heart
Well, I mean,
attack.
for what it's worth, most people do. But
Yeah.
I think what the takeaway from that is neither of them died from drug overdoses
Yeah,
or
right.
anything like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, back in the day, people died from normal stuff. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I mean, the vast majority of people either died from a heart attack or a brain aneurysm.
Right.
You know, that's kind of what happened back then.
Not all kinds of stuff all stuck in your lungs from COVID vaccine.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
don't say you can't say that. You can't say that. You're kicked off of fucking YouTube.
What?
You can't say that. You get kicked off of YouTube. Seriously.
You're saying COVID?
Ah! Can't talk about the V.
Oh, okay. All right. Big V.
All right. Well. Hey Alexa, stop. Well, that's that. So, going home. See ya.